Next, a vehicle that started life badly, but now takes its troops right into the face of battle and packs a powerful punch. The M2 Bradley. Manufacturer, FMC Corporation. Power plant, one Cummins 500 horsepower turbocharged diesel engine. Maximum speed, 66 kilometers per hour. Carrying capacity, 3 crew and 7 troops. Armor, classified. Armament, one Hughes 25mm chain gun, one 7.62mm machine gun, 2 anti-tank missile launchers. Range, 483 kilometers. In 1981, at the direct request of the US Army, the M2 Bradley entered service to replace the aging M113 and counter the threat from the Soviet BMP, with improved armor on top of an aluminium hull, armed with a 25mm Bushmaster chain gun and a top speed of almost 70 kilometers per hour. It seemed that the Bradley had it all. But there were serious doubts about its effectiveness as a fighter.
Bradley was designed to be a replacement for M113. Instead, Bradley turns into the all-singing, all-dancing armored vehicle that can't do anything in particular very well.
Well, the Bradley has sort of a spotted history. It was developed over a very long period of time in the United States, and there were a lot of cost overruns. It had to fill, I think, too many roles.
Some felt that the massive 25-ton, almost 3 meters tall Bradley was just too big for its own good.
The height of these vehicles can be a problem, and it can also be a virtue in terms of the ability to see from higher up. You get a better angle, potentially can even surprise an adversary. On the other hand, the higher you are, the higher your silhouette, the more of a target you can become.
In 1991 in Iraq, many of these doubts were dispelled. With its 25mm chain gun that fires depleted uranium rounds, this powerful vehicle knocked out more Iraqi armor during the First Gulf War than the 120mm guns of America's Abrams tanks. Throughout the 90s, the Bradley was constantly upgraded, and when it went into combat during the 2003 invasion of Iraq, the ugly duckling had transformed into a fearsome fighter.
It really proved itself, I think, in Operation Iraqi Freedom. Bradley-equipped forces kept up with the armor, were right there at the head of the advance, engaged every one of the Iraqi units, and really protected the troops inside extremely well against the full range of attacks, from mines and IEDs through RPGs, artillery, mortars, and both anti-tank missiles and heavy guns.
With its new, improved laminate armor and digital fire and targeting systems, the Bradley has come of age as the 21st century fighting infantry vehicle.
This armour is so effective that in the first 4 months of 2005, of over 100 hits on Bradleys, there's only one Bradley which has sustained casualties. And that vehicle was hit twice in the same place where the reactive armour tiles had already been expended. Now, I think that says a lot about the vehicle.
After an uneasy start, the Bradley is now a state-of-the-art modern technological infantry fighting vehicle and will remain in operation with the US Army for the foreseeable future. It scores high on our matrix for both service length and mobility. Marks for carrying capability and innovation are high as well, and with over 7,000 built, the production rating is also strong. So the Bradley rightly earns the #2 spot on our list of the top 10 infantry fighting vehicles.